Can you give me an example of how the wiggly man moves?
Yeah, we're a bit like this.
Hello, I'm Christy Johns from Australian Online News. Those wiggly inflatable men you see at car dealerships have been used in a new study to stop dingoes from killing livestock. Joining us now is Dr. Bradley Smith from CQ University. Bradley, what is the scientific name for those wiggly, wavy characters?
They've got lots of names, inflatable, wavy people and all that kind of stuff, but we've nicknamed it Fred a Scare.
Okay, fantastic. So take me through the research that you've done.
Well, we're on the search for non-lethal deterrents for dingo management. So looking at ways we can keep dingoes away from areas where we don't want them. And so my job is to go and test what might work. It's really hard to find these types of deterrents because dingoes are really smart and they can adapt and get used to things pretty quick. But we had the idea of trialing the inflatable wavy people because they're really tall, really quite intimidating, and they're unpredictable. And so we put some of these devices in a captive facility at the Dingo Discovery Centre in Melbourne, and we wanted to see how dingoes reacted to them.
So why is this needed? What are other methods that farmers have tried before to protect their livestock from dingoes?
Most of the management we use in Australia towards dingoes is lethal control. So we use lots of poison, trapping, and baiting. And one of the things we're trying to do is look for alternatives, ways that we can keep dingoes away without having to kill them. Some of the ways that are popular include fencing, so exclusion fencing, and the other one is livestock guarding dogs. They're a pretty cool and useful technique to use against dingoes.
And how have farmers reacted to the research? I mean, they're the ones that have to have this wavy man on their property.
I think we all want the same thing, farmers and conservation scientists. We all want to, protect livestock and protect dingoes. And we just haven't had the opportunity to find out what really works yet. And so it's been really positive to see some of the reactions from landholders, from farmers who, are willing to give everything a go. They're willing to give these devices a go. If they work, then yes, let's give them a go.
And where did the idea come from?
The idea actually came from Lynn Watson, who's the director of the sanctuary. She's very familiar and knowledgeable about dingo behaviour, and she knows what kind of spooks them and what doesn't. And she saw these devices, driving around the city and seeing them advertising car yards and carpet shops, and was like, these are great. We should test them out. And then I looked into the literature and found out that actually they've been used with wolves, and they've also been used in commercial fisheries to keep birds away from fish. So there's a bit of history with these like personal effigies devices, but this is the first time we've used them with dingoes.
Okay, so where to now with your study?
It's really important that we test any of these non-lethal devices in captivity first, because we don't want to take them out in the field if they're not going to be effective. So the next part of this whole plan is to test them out in the field, get these Fred scares field ready, and see what happens in the wild, in farms, in campgrounds, wherever we think that they'll be useful.
Fantastic. Well, it's a very creative deterrent for dingoes and to help farmers. Thank you so much for your time and good luck with it.
My pleasure. Thank you.